So motivé à dormir et que mon fini à l'lit tout, mon starting vini and I was like, okay, this is going to be the moment where I go into this phase of like slowing down and then I'll dormir. And then my mind started rushing. And I was like, what? I want to sleep, but my mind won't let me. Et que j'ai l'idée, and motivé à ça, bien sûr, moi j'ai ça bonne affaire, of doing a video about being bipolar. So I have no idea what it means to be bipolar, par définition scientifique, medical. I have no intention of genre minimise disease là ou bien la maladie en tant que telle. Mais it's crazy because in so many ways I feel like there's a lot of voices in my head. And I'm very comfortable with all those voices, and they have their own character, their own personalities. They make sense of things. They resonate with different things. And chacun d'entre eux, en fait, c'est bien différentes versions de moi qui résonnaient dépendamment de circonstances, dépendamment de la situation. Exodie, en fait, juste avant mal dormir, ma cousine typique avec moi, and she was like, that Doula, that c'est mon nom la carte. And I was like, non, c'est Doula qui est là. And that came out so instantly parce que quand il y a 3 ans c'est là déjà, quand ma cousine s'est mariée en fait, every time I had a crazy idea, it wasn't me, like it was the physical me, but in my mind it was someone else, and I felt like I resonated with that person whenever I had crazy ideas. But eventually, comme moi et ma cousine, moi c'est une zen, j'avais connu d'une autre personne et non, qu'on appelait tout à tout. Alors, Tuda, c'est the crazy part of me where I have a lot of like my mind goes crazy when I think about things, and I look crazy as well parce que my personality that would rather like go with the person, so I'm like okay chill, okay. But why I wanted to do this video, so Inge and more of it could motivé un truc là, ancient medicine and the tribal way of healing people. Et que là, on a réalisé qu'il raisonnement arriverait avec une perspective qui est dans la société moderne, comme on dit, qui dit en fait, avec ban mental illnesses, je bien souvent ban réaction par rapport à ban affaires. Qui fait bipolar disorder has always been associated with you having too many too extreme sort of, and that wasn't good. So you needed to be one person, you needed to be that person because you've been molded in that way, you've been created in that way. You have a persona and everyone knows you by this. You have to adapt and adopt that and be that person for your whole life. Et pendant beaucoup de temps en fait, moi j'ai extra beaucoup de difficultés par rapport à ça. Because it sucks, right? To be the same person over and over till you die? What? I am able to change. I can know new things. I can adapt myself. I can overcome things. I have a lot of struggle and I'll be a new person. And that evolution, that process of becoming a new person is so beautiful because why not change? I get it that change is very uncomfortable, that it is very scary, but at the same time, if you're not changing, if you're staying the same person, is that what we are aiming for? Is that what we're looking for? Parce que dans beaucoup de façons, quand nous guette la vie en tant que telle, quand nous parlons de nous leeway of change là, nous disons être dit qui x y z indicatoire, like you have to be nice to people. Yes, be nice to people. But if that person doesn't resonate with you anymore, do you have to still be nice to that person? Moi j'ai l'impression d'être une femme qui ça dans un autre vidéo dans l'autre contexte, but at the same time it feels like having a lot of persona is really difficult for people to ride the wave with you, which is okay because not everyone is going to understand you and not everyone is going to be able to figure you out, and who cares at the end of it all? Like, who needs to figure you out 100% when they haven't gotten their shit together? What? nous tellement, comment dire, in a rush to be able to put ourselves in a box, to cage ourselves and not let ourselves fly in so many ways. We are this body, we have a soul, we have our voices, we have sight, we have our senses. And who says that we are not magical creatures? Who says that we are not able to have brain babies, to have those kind of ideas that are going to change the world? Il peut paraître Marie farfelu too, mais seulement quand tu réfléchis bien en fait, like everything you've done in your life has either broken or made you. And then even if it broke you, it did change you, and you became a new person. You may not assess that, you may not understand it, but at the same time it's so beautiful that you're becoming a new person. Et pendant le confinement, dans my story earlier today, I was saying this, and I feel like this resonates so much right now. Qui quand tu peux evolve, when you sit back and look at your weaknesses and strength, what have you gained? Les cabanes, ça fait mari banal, and then ça fait que mon papa tout le temps dit, c'est tu pas besoin casse montagne pour gagner bravo. Et qu'il m'arrive vrai en fait. Do we celebrate ourselves, even the smallest thing? I know for one thing, I'm not patient. Et que ça confinement là en fait, il aide-moi à être très patiente, à être vraiment be there with your emotion, be there with what you're feeling, be there with whatever is happening. And then even if I have a crazy idea and I want to implement it now, I want to see the result now, I'm like, you have to be patient, you have to be resilient, you have to wait. And I'm like, I can't wait, I don't want to wait, please. And it's normal because we've always been rushing, we've always been une génération pays stacké. Ça c'est mon maman qui dit, si, like, mon papa tout le temps dit mon maman ça, qui mon maman en fait une génération pays stacké. Like she thinks that whenever she wants something, she can get it. Yes, you can. But there are so many other things that you have to be patient. To have a baby, you have to wait for 9 fucking months. Pas dire moi qui te pas attendre depuis un week-end tu vais poop, I'm going to pop a baby right now. Maybe in the future years you can, but those 9 months are important, right? To be able to create a new, je vais dire créative, mais to create, sorry, not trying to be disrespectful to babies, but they are potatoes when they get more. So anyway, so to be able to make it grow from an anus to having its eyes, its little fingers, its feet, it's a process, right? It takes its own sweet time. One of my favorite tarot reader yesterday posted something about motherhood, which was so beautiful. Parce que ce garçon en fait began 10 ans. She's awakening to spirit on YouTube if you wanna Google her. And she was speaking about motherhood in so many beautiful ways where she had to go through the C-section to be able to get her baby. Et que tu connais qui date qu'il faut go through her operation. And so l'opération en fait il prepone pendant des semaines par là, and she was like, oh no, I can't do that because I was supposed to get my baby in 2 weeks time, and papa pour que pas gagner mes enfants c'était là. And we are so adamant into sticking to our plans. But what if our plans are not the best plans? The universe always has a way of telling us that everything that happens for our highest good, for a better purpose. We might not understand it right now, we might not be able to figure it, but when we look back, everything worked out fine. Nous capables gagner les gains cassés, nous capables in a déci pour bandimen, nous capables gagner un grand pied avec bandimen, nous capables experience extreme happiness in moments, nous capables gagner un moment de fou rire extraordinaire. Every one of those moments came to pass, but they served its purpose and then left. Même si, comme on dit, dans un moment là, nous avons l'impression que we won't be able to survive that, we won't be able to make it to the next day. We did. We are today the 29th of April 2020. We are breathing. Nous, 3 heures du matin, c'était là, comme j'étais habituée là, we're still alive. We get to see a new day. We get to breathe. We get to see our parents. We get to be in touch with people across, à travers l'écran. We get to just be. Et si ça peut être miracle, I don't know what is. What are we looking for? What are we so much, comment dire, in a rush to get to? Where are we going anyway? Where are we going anyway? We don't have a destination. The journey is the whole point of it. And if we are not able to sit back and be like, alright, this is a beautiful journey. I'm going to make sense of how I'm growing. What did COVID teach me? What did this quarantine moment teach me? It's been 40 days of quarantine. Et un camarade, en fait, il écrit un extra joli post, 40 days of quarantine, which is very similar to when a baby is born. So, quand on va naître, en fait, moi, c'est tiré scoutement pendant 40 jours, which is an incubation time for the baby. Et doula, midwife, di moun qui fait enfants nés de l'arcase, di moun qui aide et qui facilite birth of a child, que ça très joliment. Quand un enfant naît, ça 40 jours de reste la case, be in touch with the mother's warmth, drinking from her mother, and being with that community as well for the mother is really important. Et qui fait que I feel like it's the same thing with us for the 40 days. Nous ne passons un peu par un processus là. Maybe then we don't remember whatever happened. Et tu as Enzo, des os, 40 os, que tu peux rappeler unless you're really good with the like memory thing. But those 40 days of quarantine was our rebirth. So we sort of went through the processes of cocooning ourselves and taking care of ourselves. Yes, we had our job. Yes, we had a lot of things going around. Yes, we had to manage our home. We had to manage our kids. We had to do a lot. But don't tell me that this quarantine did not, even for 1 minute, da 40 jours là, but enable you to think about, is this all there is to life? Is this the life I want to lead? How do I envision post-COVID? And how do I envision the world post-COVID? Et beaucoup de gens ont beaucoup de perception par rapport à la chose. That's fine. What is your ideal day? How do you want to live your life? Et un autre camarade, en fait, ce qui va dire, on écrit consciemment et inconsciemment comme une liaison. It's all coming back, and I want to give a major shout out to all of them. So I'll do that in the comment below, in the comment section below. So I have no idea how YouTube works. Sorry. But a friend of mine did post about community, that our strong sense of community is very biased. Which I find hilarious, parce que pendant beaucoup de temps en fait mon disait que you can't build a community if you don't know what you're bringing to the table. As an individual, if you don't know what you're bringing to the table, you can't build a community. You can't say that I want to be resilient as a community when as an individual I don't know what my strengths are, what my weaknesses are, what my gifts are, what is my light shining on. If I don't know that, what kind of community am I building? What kind of people am I growing around me? Si moi j'ai l'impression que I'm the competition of someone else, what kind of community is that? Would there be a sense of belongingness or competition? And I feel like this is where the community part has been perversified. We tend to say that we have to look out for each other. True, we have to. We don't need to. If everyone is on the lookout for their own self, everyone is making sure that I am comfortable, okay, what is the extension of me? My parents, my kids, they are comfortable and taking care of their own comfort. I am not accountable for their comfort. They have to be able to take care of their own self. If they need help, I can step in. If they don't need help, I'm not here to fix anyone. I'm not here to mend anything, to mend anyone. If you want my help, I'll be more than glad to give you it. But if you don't need my help, I'm not going to jump in and help you. This would be so vain. Et pendant beaucoup de temps, en fait, c'est qui démonise c'est faire. C'est qui, oh, you're broken, okay, let's sit and talk and find solutions. Let's sit and talk and make sure that when you come out of this conversation, you could be like, I can win over the world now. I'm so fixed, I'm ready, I'm whole again. Yeah, you're beautiful as a mosaic. All your broken pieces are part of the puzzle. And if you try so hard to fit it back in, it does not serve its purpose. It's not serving its purpose. Stay broken for a while. Stay broken for as long as you need. And then slowly, you'll know when the time is right to glue all your broken and imperfect pieces together to form a very beautiful image. You'll know. You'll just know. So that's my video on, I started on bipolar and ended on being broken. It makes sense, right? It did for me anyway. Okay, bye.